It may be May, but there's no way we're skipping a show.
Well, other than the unfortunate event last Thursday when our teleprompter fell over and shattered, but we aren't letting that shatter our chances of having a great show. You know what they say, the show must go on.
Adding some theater knowledge, aren't we, Miss Hart?
Well, you may be confused about what show this actually is.
Well, I obviously know what show this is. It's Friday, so this is the Panther Playback.
You are watching the Master of Work.
Starting off our show is the new leadership here at Pelham High School.
This past week, everyone cast their votes for who they want to represent their class for the 2025-2026 school year.
Tuesday morning, the results were released. Congratulations to everyone who was elected, and great job to all those who campaigned.
Next year is sure to hold great opportunities for these newly elected students, and we are so excited to see what they bring to the table.
For our executive president, congratulations to Quinn Gardner. For executive vice president, congratulations to John Wynn.
Last but not least, Erica Jackson will be the executive secretary. We also want to shout out all of the class officers and representatives. SGA would not be complete without you.
For even more on SGA election results, here is Aaron Cope.
I feel like I'm a pretty flexible person. Like, if there's something that needs to get done, I can do it. And even if it's like, like spur of the moment or something like that.
Well, I consider myself a very open-minded person. I can see a lot of different perspectives and point of views. I feel like that's a good quality or trait to have when in student government.
I really hope to work closely with Quinn, the executive president. We can work together really well as an executive vice and president to help better SGA.
I use calendars to organize everything, or my notes app, or reminders, so I know due dates and events ahead of time.
Being in 5 AP classes and doing multiple clubs in basketball, I feel like I have time management.
I just wanted to kind of be behind the scenes, I had friends at SGA. I saw kind of what they were doing, and I just wanted to be a part of that,
The student body that Pelham offers, I believe in an inclusive environment and where my peers, they feel that they are comfortable and that they have a word, and I feel like representing SGA, I'm able to give others a voice.
Definitely just because, so this will be my 3rd year doing the club, and I really love it. I love being involved in school, and I love doing leadership.
I would definitely say speaking verbally to people instead of just campaigning online or with posters. You have to get your name out there. Just talking to people, people want to know that you see that they matter.
Correction, Anna McDonald will be our executive vice president, with John Wynn being our senior class vice president. Well, speaking of leadership, there are some special students who are a part of the Youth Leadership of Shelby County program.
This program was designed to encourage youth to be strong leaders in the future, and that's exactly what they get. Here's current youth leadership member Addie Knight with more.
Youth Leadership Shelby County is a great way for students to learn about more opportunities in their county and give back to the community through service projects. Only 4 students are selected from each school. Emma Grace Morgan is proud to be one of those students.
My favorite part about youth leadership was definitely getting to meet everyone in Shelby County and my community, and it was so much fun getting to work with my group on a service project that helped individuals. I was in group number 4, and we had family connections, and we revised their sensory room. A sensory room, so we made it for kids who go into family connections. They've had some bad history in the past and with their family, and it's just a room where they can go in and chill and relax, and they don't have to worry about everything else going on.
I love the opening retreat that we had at the 4-H Center during November. It was really fun. I have learned about different career options that we have in our county and how we have just a really wide variety of options that we can partake in. Students are assigned to groups where they create projects that impact others beyond just their peers.
My project was with Safe House, which is a organization for domestic violence, and we raised money and did fundraisers, and we raised $900.
So for my group, we worked with the Shelby Humane Society, and we created these dog ramps that we built for their shelter, and then we created shelves, and we just donated money and raised money for them.
definitely apply. It is so much fun. You get exposed to a lot that happens in Shelby County, and I did not regret it at all.
We are so proud of the students who were picked from Pelham this year. With PHS News, I'm Addie Knight.
Last Tuesday, the seniors traveled to downtown Birmingham to celebrate their last year as a high schooler with a delectable meal at the Florentine.
Okay, how was that food? I saw some videos and it looked great.
Oh, you don't even know. It was so good. And James Fan gave a fantastic speech. It was like he knew exactly what I needed to hear.
So you're saying he can add inspirational speaker along with weatherman to his resume?
I mean, well, he probably doesn't even need a resume. That man is iconic.
An A-list celebrity in these parts. I sure do hope he comes back next year.
I do have to say, though, my favorite part of the day was walking through the elementary schools. It was like we were seeing our past in them and they were seeing their future in us.
That's actually the cutest way to phrase that, but I can't wait to go next year. Okay, I don't want to get ahead of myself. With more on this year's senior luncheon, here's Emma Grace Morgan, who got Miss Nelson and some seniors to tell us about this year.
We're fortunate in that most of it is used year after year. We know the place, we love the Florentine, we know Mr. Wheaton who works with us, and so it's really about getting the people who want to actually go and participate to fulfill the requirements. When people come in and they see the room and how decorated it is, and we see them smile, and it's a great feeling. I think my favorite part is what I haven't seen, and that's when everybody puts their caps and gowns on and goes to the elementary school. The pictures and the videos I see of it, I think that's great.
I would say it's pretty nostalgic. I saw some of my teachers. I was looking for Miss Bell. Shout out Miss Bell, but I'm looking forward going to Valo, looking forward to play soccer there. So, I mean, I'm just excited, looking forward to graduating.
Senior luncheon was really fun. My favorite part was taking pictures with my friends and stuff. We all got to dress up, and the food was really good. That chicken was really good. I liked going through the school, even though I didn't go here. I liked walking through the school. I got to see my little sister. She was crying, which was kind of weird, but like, why are you crying? Anyways, it was really fun. It was kind of like weird. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just, it's really surreal. Like, we have like 2 weeks left, basically.
All right, so senior luncheon was amazing. Like, it was a great experience. I love seeing the little kids. Buddy gave an inspirational speech. Like, did you love his speech?
Yeah, it was inspirational.
Really, it really was. It just made me want to get up and just made me think about all the days, and the time that has passed just feels so old,
Well, my favorite thing about senior luncheon was to gather with my senior class. I enjoy eating the food and having a good time, and I got to see my little sister. And it was just a joyful, wholesome moment.
Then I got the honor to present James Spann, which is a very influential person in the state of Alabama. Everybody knows him, so I'm really glad I got to have the honor to present him. After that, we got in the buses, put our cap and gowns on, which was surreal because seeing your whole class that you've seen like your past years, seeing them with cap and gowns it was a good experience. So then we went to the hallways, got to see all the kids. Everybody was chanting GOAT at us, really. And yeah, it was a fun experience.
Okay, Miss Senior, how have your last few weeks of high school gone?
I mean, it's getting down to the wire. Grade books are closing, and I've had senioritis since January, but it's been pretty good.
Right. Senioritis is so contagious that I'm catching it. But hey, you'll be given your diploma in a few weeks and all the awards you spent the last 12 years working for.
Yeah, I'm ready to get that fancy piece of paper, and some of the seniors have already gotten awards for their efforts. Remember how seniors were dressed up on Tuesday?
Oh, definitely. Everyone looked like they were ready to walk across the stage right then.
And many did. Countless seniors were awarded with scholarships and recognition for their efforts. These range from merit to athletic scholarships and everything in between, including scholarships given by the Pelham community.
Well, that's great. Congratulations to everyone. And that's definitely a reason to keep pushing through to the end of the year. Getting paid and recognized for all your hard work just might be an antibiotic for senioritis. Maybe.
Maybe not a total cure, but it's definitely an incentive for pushing through.
And speaking of pushing through, we are highlighting a teacher who has pushed through countless years here at Pelham and is now entering her retirement era.
We are going to give you 3 clues as to who this teacher is.
1, she used to coach the cheerleaders.
2, she is a big Auburn fan.
And 3, her classroom is the loudest on game days and normal Fridays.
You guessed Miss Coker, you would be right. Miss Coker has been an asset to Pelham High School with dedicating her years teaching several math classes, along with being the Letterman sponsor.
We head over to Dayana McGee for this week's feature on our retiring teacher.
Whether it was solving for eggs or hyping up the crowd, Miss Coker has been at the heart of both math class and the Letterman. As she heads into retirement, we're taking a moment to celebrate her legacy. From painting chess to pumping up the crowd, Miss Coker was the heart behind the Letterman. Her spirit made every game night unforgettable.
Yeah, she was very open to our ideas. She was very creative. She really liked us being together at every event.
Her school spirit and her energy on the football field with us, just being excited every time stepping on the football field.
In the classroom, Miss Coker made math make sense and made students feel seen. Her impact went far beyond the numbers.
I was actually an engineer before I became a teacher, and I don't know, I just saw a lot of students graduating high school that weren't necessarily ready for the math portion of real life, and that really bothered me. So I thought, well, get into education and let's go.
Miss Coker brought heart, humor, and dedication to everything she did at Pelham. She'll be deeply missed.
You know, stay strong, finish out the year strong, keep working hard, and I'm going to miss the people that I work with, for sure. But I'm going out with this senior class, and I'm really looking forward to it.
From the classroom to the sidelines, Ms. Coker has done it all. Thank you for the energy, love, and passion you've brought to Pelham. Retirement looks good on you.
Okay, I know you noticed how our class seemed a little sparse last week.
Oh yeah, there was nobody here.
Well, that's because Skills USA had a competition in Mobile. Pelham had 2 groups travel to compete at the state level. Each group had a set of anchors, camera crew, stage managers, editors, all of the above.
Kind of like what we do here on Fridays, but with a bigger stage. That stage being a huge state-of-the-art live studio.
I'm a little upset I couldn't go, but that doesn't mean we completely missed out. Jacqueline Simon and Olivia Ibsen gave us a closer look at what Skills USA represents.
We're here in Mobile, Alabama
for our Skills USA State Convention.
Here's a behind-the-scenes look of all that goes into this competition.
The Skills USA Convention features competitions from a variety of different occupations. This large-scale event assists high school and college-level students in experiencing the many aspects of a real career in their chosen field.
We are competing in several things. I've got some in additive manufacturing, some in architectural drafting, and then action skills.
I've been in Skills USA for years upon years. I even competed when I was in high school.
It's been really fun connecting with people in our same division and stuff, and talking to people around different schools of Alabama and stuff, so yeah.
We love Skills USA.
One very important aspect students rely on to compete here is with the help of their sponsors or advisors. They prepare them before the competition, and many students couldn't have had this experience without them.
Well, our teacher, Mr. Moore, he has encouraged us in various ways with our robotics teams. He is our primary sponsor for those, and he's helped us out a lot in terms of engineering.
Miss Stone's the best person ever. Y'all all wish to have her.
Gave us a big goodie bags of snacks too before.
Yeah. This is Miss Stone. This is Miss Stone.
Look how pretty she is too.
Not only can this convention help students gain skills for their specific career choice, but it allows them to also develop confidence and gain connections with other participants, used greatly in the professional world. Many advisors travel to the specific competition for this exact reason.
Career opportunities, success, they believe in themselves and it gives them more self-confidence.
Them to be able to meet other students and just have that collaboration and meeting kids and being in an area that they may not have ever been before. I have students that's never been out of our county.
Much preparation and hard work behind the scenes goes into the Skills USA Convention. Students first need to score highly at the district level before advancing to this stage of the competition. These competitors have determination and the hopes to win.
I hope we win. For real. I really want to win. We want to win.
Oh, we have prepared for months upon months, and they do a lot of training and a lot of cutting and a lot of updos, a lot of coloring, interviews, resumes, all kinds of stuff.
Practicing, studying at school. Yeah, studying, just seeing what we can do, what shots we can get.
Thank you for taking an inside look behind the scenes of our Skills USA State Convention.
I'm Olivia Ibsen.
And I'm Jacqueline Simon.
We'll see you back in Pelham.
A fan favorite segment looks a little bit different today.
Instead of the cafeteria walls and familiar faces, our team walked the streets of Mobile at the Skills USA competition for today's Panther Pulse.
I've always wondered what students at other schools do during the day and if that's even different from a typical day on the Hill.
Well, wonder no more. Here's Madison McIntyre asking fellow broadcast students, if you weren't at Skills USA, what would you be doing at your school right now?
I'm here with
Caitlin.
Hannah Allen.
And if you weren't here right now, what would you be doing?
I'd be at tech school, probably scrolling on my phone on TikTok.
I'd be in my economics class, probably not doing my work.
In school. What time is?
10 o'clock.
I'll probably be playing basketball.
To be honest, I don't really know. Just gather more information about how to compete and stuff here.
I'll probably be at school in my computer science class.
What are you doing?
No, I'll be at lunch.
You be eating good?
Not good, but I'll be eating.
I'd be sitting in a classroom with a sub, probably sleeping.
What class would that be?
TV production.
Right now, we would be in tech school learning our CNA skills to take our CNA test.
Training for a marathon.
How many miles do you run?
26.
26.
Probably working, honestly.
Where do you work?
I work at a sportsplex and I teach kids soccer.
Probably be in class welding right now. So, yeah.
What would you be welding?
I don't know.
Anything?
Well, I'm done with all my curriculum, so I just kind of.
I'd be at school taking my AP mock exams.
I would be in tech school learning
There's
CNA
no way
and all that fun stuff.
I would be taking my final for nursing school right now.
What? What did he say?
Okay, Giovanni.
I would be in ACT prep.
I think I'd be in robotics right now.
What's your favorite thing about ACT prep?
ACT prep, I like learning new stuff about the commas.
What do you do in robotics?
Just have fun, create whatever I want at this point. It's later in the year.
Nina, it was nice to hear from some fresh faces, but I mean, nothing beats a Pelham Panther.
And what better Panther to give us the latest PHS sports update than the one and only KO?
The 2025 school year is coming to an end, but that doesn't mean sports are done just yet. Golf is still swinging and track and field are competing in the state championships. This is PHS Sports. We start off on a good note where last week our tennis team competed down in Mobile in the state tournament. Congratulations to Allison Piper and Kylie Hester on the girls' side and 8th grader Saifo Mashigo on the boys' side for making it to the state semifinals. The tennis program certainly has a bright future ahead of them. The final AHSA coaches poll for soccer was released earlier this week. Even without a playoff appearance, our boys' team still finished ranked 9th in the state, so congratulations to them on a great season. One of the newer sports here at Pelham is esports, and they have been very successful this year. Their season came to an end this week, and it ended in the best way possible, which is a state championship. Congratulations to Xavier Merchant for winning the Madden Esports Championship. Jake Garner sat down with him after the huge win.
This is Jake Garner here with Madden All-Pro Xavier Merchant. Not only did he dominate on a real gridiron, he dominated on the virtual 1-2, winning the state championship this past Monday. Hearing the words Xavier Merchant, your state champion for Madden, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot, you know what I'm saying? I've been working hard, I've been practicing, and it just means a lot to bring the first state championship in esports and the first state championship for Pelham in a very long time.
What did it mean to you being able to get Lamar Jackson his first ring?
It means a lot, but I want the ring in real life, but it just means a lot, I guess I could do on the game, I guess.
With some pivotal plays like a scoop and score and a pick six, what was going through your mind on those plays?
I was just confident the whole game, I just knew that I had it in the bag. I just had to get a couple stops, and I got a couple stops.
What interested you in joining the gaming team for your senior year?
Well,
I've been playing the game for a long time, and I've always been good at it. But like I said, Mr. Stone, like he convinced me to play, and yeah, so I just tried it out, and yeah. We know you're a big Ravens fan. You know, what do you love most about the Ravens flock, and what do we think about the draft last week? I think we did very good in draft, and one thing I love about the Ravens the most is just like the way they play football, the defense, how physical they are, and Lamar Jackson, of course. So, will y'all lose to the Steelers this year? No, we are not losing to the Steelers this year. What made you fall in love with football? Just from a young age, I always played it, and as soon as I started playing it, I loved it. I just love football. You know, I was locked in on Twitch all day. So on that last 4th down play, what was going through your mind as you were sitting there reading the routes? Well, honestly, I thought he was going to throw something short, and he ended up throwing it over the top. And I don't remember who the corner was, but he just made a good play. So I don't know. I thought he was going to throw something short. He low-key had me, but I guess I got lucky. I know your dad, Maurice, is big into gaming. Has he contributed to your love of gaming, and are there some crazy battles that go on between the two of y'all? Yeah, I always played games with him since I was little, and yeah, we always go at it, and we don't really play against each other as much anymore because he's kind of scared, but yeah, we used to go at it. What's y'all's games that y'all be playing against each other? UFC, Madden, 2K, and that's all for real. What's your favorite one to whoop up on him, man? UFC, for sure. Who you be using? Charles Oliveira, Conor McGregor. The GOAT. Will we see you on a Twitch later on in a Nick Merckx, Kai Cenat, Flight Reacts kind of role? Yeah, I'm going to start getting on there. I'll probably start like after Nationals just to see how I do, and yeah, I'll be on there later. You want to plug your Twitch? Win Series 6. When's Nationals? May 29th. Oh, where you playing at? I don't know. I think it's from home, I'm pretty sure. It's from home. So you going to get another ring at home. You just going to be the America's champ. We're gonna have America's champ, Xavier Merchant. You're gonna hear him on Twitch yelling, Irish Spring, green, 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 green. But that's all you needed to hear from the Baca boys. Let's send it back to KO.
Our track team has been competing in the state championships all week down in Gulf Shores. Last week they competed in sectionals at Northridge. There's a total of 37 athletes competing. So far down in Gulf Shores, Trenton Bennett has made All-State in discus, and Janelle Ramos along with Emily Wester have made All-State in the mile. They are still competing through the weekend, so we wish them the best of luck. Softball was the last team sport still alive, but unfortunately their season came to a close earlier this week. They went 0-2 in the area tournament, losing to Helena and Chelsea. This isn't the ending they wanted, but they have a bright future ahead of them as a lot of their players will be returning next year. Speaking of sports on the diamond, this year was Coach Guy Howard's first year leading the Pelham baseball team. While they did struggle in an area that featured 3 top 10 teams, they still had some marquee wins early in the season and were ranked in the top 10 for a few weeks. Here's Brenna Vickery with some of Coach Howard's thoughts on his first year on the Hill.
With the spring semester coming to an end, we have much to celebrate with our Pelham Spring Sports. Coach Howard recently finished up his first season with PHS Baseball and is pleased with how the season turned out.
We spent most of the season ranked inside the top 10 in the state, which is a big accomplishment, especially at the 6A level. 6A baseball in our state's really, really deep, and so there's a lot of really good teams, and so that was an accomplishment. Obviously, we didn't quite do enough to get over the hump to get into the playoffs, but I do think we made a lot of strides to get in the right direction for next year, and we have a lot of pieces coming back next year. We're losing some key pieces, but we got a lot of pieces coming back too, so looking forward to that.
While he's worked at many schools throughout his career, he feels that Pelham is special due to the people in the community.
It's always the kids are what makes things different. You go from one place to the other, and kids can be headaches, but not here. The students here are perfect. My colleagues here are excellent. I wouldn't want to work with anybody else other than my colleagues that I have here.
Coach Howard is a well-rounded individual, and his goals for next year are not only athletic, but also academic.
Yeah, winning a state championship, and 100% of my kids passing their AP test.
We close out with golf, where the team may be eliminated, but the one and only Caden Paramore is still alive as an individual competitor in his senior season. He will be competing in sub-state on Monday for the 4th year in a row. He will try and advance to the state tournament for the first time in his high school career, so make sure to wish him luck. Well, that's all for this week in sports. Now let's send it back to you guys.
Thanks for the updates, Kyle.
Seniors, our time is almost up. Here's an inspirational quote I found on Google. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Don't watch the clock, do what it does. Keep Going by Sam Levinson.
That's really inspirational for everyone. Unfortunately, the clock is telling us our time as your anchors is wrapping up.
This is my last time at the desk, and this year has been a dream. I've loved our anchor duo.
I've loved it too. Not many people realize this, but we pretty much do every segment together.
And I wouldn't have had it any other way.
This is Chloe
and Alexa
signing off for the last time.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm Brenna Vickery, and we're going to see what's going on behind the scenes at Pelham. Come on. Go, read it. Read it, someone, read it.
Hey, stop yelling at him!
Clause in Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution
grants Congress the power to regulate the specific power of foreign nations and among the several states.
and with the Indian tribes.
The Commerce Clause.
Hey, that's me! That's me! That's me!
What's going on?
He's presenting us his satire. It's really inspirational. It's really good. He's wrote a children's book. It's about this boy, little Jimmy, and that boy, he always upset about them roads. All them roads making him upset, so he's trying to propose a way to fix it.
What do you believe is the biggest issue that today's youth face on a daily basis?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not the youth.
What is the biggest issue that adults face then, since you're a big adult?
Probably money.
Get your money up, not your funny up. Cameron Overall 2025. If you guys are wondering what that shake was about, my cameraman just tripped on the XLR.
You need a seat, so there you go. Interview, quick, speed interview. Have a good day. Bye.
What?
Good weekend.
What's happening?
Y'all got any plans this weekend?
I'm working.
Where you work?
I work at the Pelham Recreation Center.
That's not work. That's fun.
Okay, so down here is a secret place that no one even knows about. It's called the band room. Here's men working. These men are reconstructing the band room, and I wonder, do they see us? They do. They're looking at us, and so we're gonna just keep walking.
All right, so two things. Okay. What is your opinion on the tariffs in Antarctica?
What's going on with Antarctica?
What are your plans for the weekend?
Crawfish boil.
Kids, what are you learning? So tell everyone, do you have a sister? Tell everyone about her.
She's the most amazing sister ever.
Aww. Today's Friday and it's Preston's birthday.
Yes, it is.
Preston, are you 18 today?
What's up?
Are you 18?
Yes.
Are you going to register to vote?
Yes.
Preston is an active citizen of this democracy. That's cool. Yeah, and who else would you like to thank for your new award?
My producers, all the executive directors, and certainly, of course, you fans for continuing to.
Oh, you fans, all the fans, show the fans. We're interviewing you.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
About what?
About how the soccer season went.
It went swell. Which is good and well put together. Swell.
This is the second coolest person at Pelham High School. Well, who do you think is the coolest person at Pelham High School?
Definitely the person behind this camera.
Are you sure it's not the other person who's in the camera with you?
Nah.
Do you even know his name?
Yeah.
What is it?
He told me yesterday. What did he tell you his name was?
I mean, I don't know if he wants me to disclose this information on camera.
Do you know my name?
Whose name?
Mine.
What's up, Mine?
That wasn't funny. You should not care what other people think about you, because at the end of the day, you are who you're meant to be. And so whatever you want to do in your life, whatever you want to wear, whatever you want to listen to or who to talk to, you just do that. Sir, can you tell us your name?
Kyle O'Neill.
And tell us, what's your advice to the people out there who are kind of just wanting to just be like you?
Just be yourself. Don't be like me. Be yourself.
That's great minds think alike. That's just like the advice that I gave you guys earlier. Reporting live from the set of Panther Playback. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had as much fun as we did, because we had a great time. Have a beautiful weekend. Be Vic.